Okay, so you want to buy a Las Vegas casino. Here's the strange part. No other legal business in the world mathematically guarantees you a profit before a single customer even sits down. The odds are literally rigged in your favor. Always. And yet Las Vegas is littered with bankrupt casinos, failed billionaires, and buildings that cost $3 billion to build and sold for $30 million. Here's how that's possible. Let's start with what it actually costs to get in the game. A small locals casino off the strip runs $2 to $10 million. You get a few hundred slot machines, a handful of tables, and a parking lot full of regulars who show up every Friday to lose their paycheck. It works. It's boring. It prints money quietly. A mid-sized strip property costs between $500 million and $1 billion. Real hotel towers, celebrity restaurants, a pool the size of a city block. Then there's the top of the market. The Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas opened in 2010 for $3.9 billion. Still the most expensive resort ever built on the Strip. And that's just the building. Two more costs nobody warns you about. First, the license. In Nevada, a non-restricted gaming license runs around $700,000 a year in fees alone. Want to open in New York instead? Just applying costs between $20 and $50 million. No guarantee. You're basically buying a lottery ticket where the prize is permission to spend a few billion more. Second, the real estate. Most strip casinos do not own the land under them. They lease it. When interest rates rise, those rent payments rise with them. It is one reason Strip net income fell more than 40% in fiscal year 2024, even as total revenue hit a record $22 billion. Now, the part that actually matters. Where does the money come from? Every game in a casino is mathematically rigged, not in a cheating sense. The cards are real, the wheel is honest, the dice are clean. It is the rules that are rigged. The structure of every game guarantees the casino wins more than the player over time. Always. The industry calls this the house edge. Here is how to picture it. You and I bet on a coin flip. Heads, you win $1. Tails, I win $1. Fair bet, zero edge. Now I change one rule. Tails, I take $1 and 1 nickel instead. Same coin, same flip. But now, on average, every time we play, I keep 5 cents. Boring on one bet. Catastrophic over 1 million bets. Roulette is the cleanest example. European roulette has 37 numbers. Bet $100 on a single number and win, the casino pays $3,500. But the true odds are 36 to 1. You should have been paid $3,600. That missing $100 is the house cut every single time. Now look at American roulette. Same wheel, same payouts, except they added one extra slot. The double zero. One extra pocket doubled the house edge from 2.7% to 5.26%. The player at the table cannot tell the difference. The math notices every single time. But roulette isn't where the real money lives. Slots are. Slot machines run a house edge of 5 to 15%. And here's the part that breaks people's brains. The cheaper the machine, the higher the edge. Penny slots run 12 to 15%. Per dollar wagered, the grandmother feeding coins into the corner machine all afternoon is statistically the most profitable customer in the building. She's giving the casino 30 times more per dollar than a millionaire at the high-limit blackjack table where the edge can be under 1%. That's why the moment you walk onto any strip casino floor, the first thing you see is a sea of slot machines. In 2024, slots alone brought the Las Vegas Strip $4.9 billion, more than every table game combined. So that's the math. Now the machine built around it. No windows, no clocks. The carpet patterns push your eyes toward the slot machines. The walk from any table to the exit deliberately passes 10 more rows of slots, just in case you have anything left in your pocket. The industry calls this engineered immersion. The goal isn't to win your money once, the goal is to keep you inside with no time reference until the math has time to do its work. And then there is the Players Club card. You insert it into every machine and hand it to every dealer, and from that moment, every bet you make is tracked. The casino calculates your theoretical loss. Bet $10,000 at a 5% edge. Your theoretical loss is $500. They give you back 5 to 10% of that as free dinners, hotel rooms, and drinks. In 2024, strip casinos gave away $4.4 billion in comps. They did not lose that money. They invested it. At the very top of this system sit the whales, the players betting $25,000 per hand. A casino will fly them in on a private jet, put them in the penthouse for free, and send a private chef to their suite. Spending $500,000 to host one player for a weekend is rational when their expected loss is $10 million. But the same volatility cuts both ways. In 2024, just 6 or 7 high roller baccarat players running hot caused an $80 million swing in MGM's quarterly results. One bad run from a handful of people, and the numbers look like a disaster. So here is the entire revenue model in one sentence. House edge multiplied by volume, multiplied by time, multiplied by repeat visits. Every single thing in the building exists to maximize one of those 4 numbers. So with all this guaranteed math, why do casino owners go broke? The short answer is everything. Nevada takes 6.75% of gaming revenue off the top. Macau takes 40%. Pennsylvania takes over 50% on slots. Then there's payroll. A full strip resort employs 8,000 to 14,000 people, covered by union contracts, mandatory benefits, and a 45% annual turnover rate. Add surveillance systems covering every table, every cashier, every parking spot. Add the cards. Fresh decks are swapped onto every table every 4 to 8 hours to prevent marking, and millions of decks are thrown out every year. Add liability. Drunk gamblers fall, fight, and sue. Casinos get sued more often than hospitals. The math gives you a guaranteed top line. Everything below it is a fist fight. That fist fight follows 2 patterns almost every time. Mistake 1, too much debt. In 1990, Donald Trump opened the Trump Taj Mahal in Atlantic City and called it the 8th wonder of the world. It was financed with $675 million in junk bonds at 14% interest. Just to service that debt, the casino had to generate nearly $100 million a year before paying for anything else. 6 months after opening, it missed its first bond payment. By 1991, bankruptcy. Mistake 2, wrong product for the market. In 2012, a $2.4 billion casino called Revel opened in Atlantic City. No smoking, no buffet, no players club. It was built for Wall Street executives instead of the bus trip retirees who actually drive Atlantic City revenue. The hedge fund crowd never showed up. The retirees never came. It closed 2 years later, and it was sold for $110 million. Same mistake, different city. In 2016, Lucky Dragon opened in Las Vegas. It was a $160 million boutique casino built entirely around Asian high roller culture. Feng shui interiors, Asian language signage, no fourth floor. The theory was that Asian gamblers flying into Vegas wanted a taste of home. They did not. They wanted Vegas. The fountains, the spectacle, the chaos. It closed 14 months after opening. It was sold for $36 million. Here is the paradox. A casino has the most predictable revenue in business. A bakery does not know how many croissants it will sell tomorrow. A strip casino knows almost exactly how much its slot machines will hold this year. And yet, casino operators go bankrupt at rates that would embarrass a tech startup. Because the house edge is rigid, you cannot raise it in a bad year. And while the math is bulletproof, everything built on top of it is not. Get the debt right, get the market right, and survive long enough. And the rewards are some of the largest fortunes ever built. Sheldon Adelson started buying casinos in 1988. By the time he died in 2021, he was worth $35 billion. Las Vegas Sands generates around $32 million in revenue every single day. The house always wins. Just make sure you are the house. Like and subscribe for more.